Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book your personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So just to say, if you are booking a reading with me, unfortunately their spaces are limited at the moment and they're quite far out at this point, and it's because I'm currently working on two big projects for the channel that are taking pretty much all of my time and energy. So stay tuned for those. They will be coming before you know it. It seems like forever away at the moment actually, but yeah, before you know it they will be here. So this week, for our key to the week, we have the Magician card. Where is it that you are ready to exercise your power? Where is it that you are ready to start creating and manifesting the change, but also the things that you want to see in the world? Remember, the Magician card always sees you going for the top spot. It sees you hitting the top of something. This can very often be about promotions. In a lot of ways, it can see some sort of career advancement. In a lot of ways, it can see you being pushed out onto or presented on the wider world stage in some respect. This could be you gaining respect or recognition for something that you do in the world, whether this is to do with your job or your career. Maybe it's a qualification that you go for. Maybe this is you gaining some sort of accolade or recognition for something that you have created, for something that you have worked on or put out into the world. In a lot of ways, the Magician card it reminds us that we have the ability to create the change that we want in our lives, and also to create the lives that we truly want, need and desire. Remember, your Magician card is ruled by Mercury, so it's very often about communication. It's about what you say, what you do. I see this card for a lot for writers, authors, public speakers, people that have just had promotions or people that are about to have promotions, because it sees you reaching the height of your game. Like whatever it is that you're in or going into, this card represents being that top spot, so to speak. For your actions and options this week, look at that. We got the King of Swords. Now, for me, a lot of people say it's Gemini. I don't agree with that. Whenever I see the King of Swords, this card out of all of the court cards represents the sign of Aquarius, as far as I'm concerned. You don't have to agree, but that's my thoughts. For your actions and options, this week it really is about the career. It's about the work. It's about how you want to be seen, how you want to be known. There could be a conversation this week about your work, about some sort of recognition. It could be as well something official happens when it comes to the work, when it comes to the career. You know, there might be some sort of paperwork, the documentation that needs to be signed. It may be that you embark on a course this week of some sort, maybe some sort of learning or studies. This could be a week where you say to yourself, right, you know what, I think I'm finally ready to go ahead with this, or I think I'm finally ready to commit myself to what it is that I have to say and the way that I would like it to be out there on the wider world stage. The fact that we have the card that represents Aquarius come up in the actions and options, this week you are stepping into your authenticity and your power like never before. So this week I will say to the world, y'all better watch out, because you're going to be getting the real Aquarius from here on in. And that's not to say that we're not, we're Aquarians. We're basically the aliens of the zodiac, right? But this week, I think we're going to, we've been through a bit of an odd time of it, haven't we? Let's call a spade, right? Your communications and conversations, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this week there could be an offer to get ahead financially. This week somebody could be highlighting to you where you could be making more money, where you could be gaining a broader reach. This could be a week where you're talking about the funds, the money, the finances. What you get in response to what you give could be coming up for question or up for review in some way, shape or form. Now, your Queen of Pentacles usually represents an earth sign person. This could be a Taurus, a Capricorn or a Virgo. And the fact that it is the Queen of Pentacles in the communications, this is about your communication style, and it's about paying attention to the detail, especially because you've got the Magician card here as well. So it could be that in some way, shape or form, a Virgo person features for you this week. They could help you get ahead. They could help you increase or maximize your finances in some respect, or they could point you in a direction of somebody or something that could do that for you. But either which way, there's going to be some really interesting conversations this week for your or our money and materials. Look at this, we've got the King of Wands, right? There is definitely some sort of personal recognition that's taking place this week, right? And look at this, you've got the two kings here. Two kings in the tarot in a single spread represents minor counsel. So this could be somebody that you are having a conversation with. It could be somebody that you are seeking advice from, maybe career advice, maybe legal advice, maybe financial advice. It looks like it's almost like you're gaining some sort of insight or wisdom this week. But because it is the King of Wands, there's a sense here, for me, there is a sense this week that whatever it is that is being shared, or whatever it is that's happening for you in some way, shape or form, you are being pushed out into the world. Maybe there's a spotlight that's being shone on you. Maybe you're being highlighted in some way. Maybe you are being recognized for something. Maybe you know, this is going to be a really odd one, but maybe you're getting recognized for something this week. Maybe you've won something that you didn't even realize you were you'd been nominated for, or maybe you get news of being nominated for something this week. It could happen that way, but either which way, you're coming into the limelight in some respect this week, and it could have really great effects on your finances. For your health and vitality, this is a week where you want to really look at your physical body. This is a week where you want to pay attention to your to how you, not even how you look, but how you care for your physical body. This could be a new workout regime, it could be a new diet, it could be you deciding, right, okay, these are the things about myself that I want to change. Maybe you could start implementing these things, or maybe you're getting a lot more comfortable with the changes that you want to make, and so therefore you're settling into some form of routine that you've already created. When it comes to your home and environment, this could be a week where, again, it might be this week as well, that you're having some sort of talk around the home, around the family, you know, or you're gaining some sort of insight into where it is that you want to be next. So really, really interesting. I'm intrigued, as they say. And then finally, for our love and relations, okay, so we've got the Five of Pentacles. Not a great card, I have to say. If you are single, it might be that the person that you come into contact with is a little bit of a fixer-upper. For some of you, this could be an ex coming back into the fold, and it might be somebody that is getting in touch because they're not well, or they're, you know, maybe their health has taken a bit of a turn and they need some support from you. Now, you know, I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, well, I'm going to help them. Life is funny, and when we've got no one to reach out to, who do we reach out for? The people that we know have helped us once before. So just something for you to consider. For those of you that are partnered, married, long-term relationship, your Five of Pentacles suggests that either the finances are going to be something that you disagree with your partner on this week, or it could be that there are, maybe, because look at this, right? You've got two kings plus the queen there. It may be that outside influences are interfering in your relationship. And if that is the case, pick up your wand and banish them from your space, right? Whether that's mentally, emotionally, or physically, like in your home. This is a week where you're going to have to close ranks in your relationship if you want the relationship to remain solid, all right? No outside influence. Whatever needs to be handled, you close ranks and you handle it within, all right? With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. I'm really intrigued to see how this one plays out for sure. Let me know in the comments below. Take care and I'll see you soon.